Hi, my name is Amisha, and I'm an intern at Truth Be Told, and we are starting a Truth Be Told news podcast, which gives kind of a mini rundown on current events, issues of the week, and also just a shorter introduction into topics that the other Truth Be Told podcast may take on.
Hello, my name is Tyler. I am also an intern helping out here at Truth Be Told. You just heard from Amisha explain kind of what the show is going to be. You're about to watch our first episode that we filmed, and we're still kind of playing around with the formatting, so you might see things change in the future, but we hope you enjoy what you see.
Welcome to Truth Be Told News. I'm Amisha Coley.
And I'm Tyler Longmore. Here's what's made the news this week.
4 space tourists were launched into space Wednesday night, marking the first orbital mission in history that is staffed by non-astronauts. Mission Inspiration 4 was designed by billionaire Jared Isaacman, who is financing the roughly $200 million mission, as well as SpaceX. Isaacman, the founder of payment processing company Shift4, hopes to inspire a new era of space travel and adventure and is using the mission as the centerpiece for a $200 million fundraiser for St. Jude's Children's Hospital, $100 million of which he donated personally. He asked St. Jude to select a cancer survivor turned healthcare provider, ran an online contest for Shift4 users, and raffled a seat to people who donated to St. Jude. The crew is as follows: Isaacman, Haley Arsenault, Dr. Cyan Proctor, and Chris Dombrowski, who did not win the raffle himself but was given the seat. They are expected to return to Earth after 3 days. So Tyler, how do you feel about this new era of space travel and tourism?
So I think space travel is an interesting topic. I think in the future it's going to be rather important as we literally may have to leave Earth one day. I think right now for like average citizens it's kind of, I don't know if annoying is the right word, but all these missions that are occurring are with like millionaires and billionaires, and it's like we can't be a part of this at all right now for the average person. So I feel like we're just kind of stuck down here on Earth looking up at these millionaires going up, but hopefully one day we can get there as well.
Yeah, and also I think it's interesting to point out how much destruction this is bringing to the Earth currently, and if we want to continue preserving the Earth and the environment that we live in, which is already folding,
right,
then is this the best way to relieve climate change, I guess?
Right, yeah, I mean, I think it's an interesting idea to send people up there just for the view, and I think obviously if we could get that, if I had the opportunity, I'd probably do it.
Yeah, for sure.
But you're right in the sense that we're just sending people up, and all they're doing up there is looking at Earth. There's no research going on or anything like that. So I think there's a balance that has to be struck kind of with it, for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, well, moving along to Mars, NASA's latest Mars rover, called the Perseverance rover, managed to capture samples of rocks from Mars. For the first time, rocks from Mars will be delivered to Earth for evaluation. Scientists say the stones may hint that Mars was once a potentially habitable world. They say that the presence of salt minerals in the rocks could be a sign that groundwater may have once flowed through them. Based on the location of the rocks, the water may have been from a long-lost lake. If the lake was there long enough, it could have allowed microscopic life to bloom. So, Amisha, have you ever thought about the potential for other life being out there besides here on Earth?
Aliens exist for sure. I can say that with full confidence, but
Okay.
I don't know if they're living among us.
Yeah. I think it's interesting to think that there could have been life on Mars one day, and I'm very curious if we'll ever know what that looked like. Was it just at the microscopic level, or could it have been something more? I would love to know, but yeah, I don't know. I like that we're exploring Mars. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah. I just wonder, have we made contact with any of those microorganisms or advanced forms of life other than our own?
True. Yeah.
Well, moving along to the world of politics, Luis Elizondo, if that name doesn't ring a bell, he's the former head of the Pentagon's Advanced Aerospace Threat Identification Program's effort to study UFOs around the world. Elizondo signed a book deal to release a memoir about what he has learned through the program. The memoir promises shocking, never-before-shared details regarding what Elizondo has learned about UFOs and the profound implications for humanity, all of which will escalate to what is already a hot topic globally. Elizondo joined the program in 2008 and was appointed the directorship in 2010. He then resigned in 2017 in protest of excessive government secrecy regarding UFOs. In June, the Pentagon released a report on UFOs on 143 sightings by military aviators made since 2004 that could not be classified. The report concluded that more study was needed to confirm potential alien sightings. What does the government know, Tyler?
Oh, I think they know a lot more than they're telling us, for sure. And I'm like 99% certain that there's aliens here, I think. Like the fact that there's been so many videos now that have come out from the Pentagon themselves, and the fact that our government is actually officially saying like these things exist, we don't know what they are, that's a sign that like there's something going on. So yeah, it's very interesting to me.
And I feel like, oh my gosh, if aliens are here, if they're just walking around and like the government knows,
Right.
like what does it benefit the government to hide this from us?
Right, I know. Yeah, I feel like we deserve more answers for sure. All right, well, moving along to politics within California, there was a recent recall election that was the talk of the town. Republican talk radio host Larry Elder was more than likely to replace Democratic Governor Gavin Newsom if the vote was yes. While the election results were said to be certified on October 22nd, the results were confirmed before voting day was even over. Thanks to mail-in ballots and voting in advance, the votes for no were ahead by a 30-point margin, and it was already certain that it couldn't be overcome had the votes continued to be counted. Newsom told reporters, "No is not the only thing that was expressed tonight. I want to focus on what we said yes to as a state. We said yes to science, we said yes to vaccines, we said yes to ending this pandemic." So, Amisha, I don't know if you saw the Larry Elder website that went up prematurely claiming that there was fraud in this election before votes had even been casted.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I think it's like very interesting to see that now, after this Trumpian era of politics, we're living in the aftermath of voter fraud, fake news. There's no credibility in our government. We don't know who to trust, what to trust.
Mm-hmm.
You can't even count on a ballot.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I think after Trump challenged the 2020 election results so hard, I think that could have done that did permanent damage, because now every time you're gonna have these candidates who lose, and they're just gonna claim election fraud. They're gonna claim the machines were rigged or something.
Right.
So I don't know. I hope our democracy survives longer, but we shall see. It's getting a little troublesome. So
yeah, and especially with the Capitol Hill riots.
Right. Yeah. Not good.
Not good. So anyways, in the world of technology, Apple has officially announced the iPhone 13, which will release on September 24th. The new phone features minor improvements over the iPhone 12, including better battery life, a faster processor, and improved camera features. Apple introduced a new cinematic mode for video that allows for a rack focus effect to change the focus during a video. The iPhone 13 will start at $799, while the iPhone 13 Pro will start at $999. Tyler, you need a new phone. Will you be buying this one?
I definitely do need a new phone. I'm currently rocking the iPhone 7 from 2016. But the iPhone 13, there's nothing about it that makes me want to spend the extra money over the iPhone 12.
Right.
I feel like they made minor improvements, but I feel like they just keep doing the same phone over and over.
Exactly. It's literally since the iPhone, because I have the 11 Pro.
Mm-hmm.
It hasn't changed.
Yeah.
There's no, real reason to buy a new iPhone, for me at least.
Yeah, I mean...
unless I needed the camera feature.
Right. I mean, and I guess that is cool if you're into filming videos on your phone, but if someone came up to me with the iPhone 13, I would be like, is that the iPhone 12 or the iPhone 11 or the iPhone 10?
There's no distinguishable
I don't know.
features about it.
We need something new. We need something spicy coming. I don't know.
We need the Pear phones from Nickelodeon.
That's right. Bring it back. Okay, well, that concludes our very first ever episode of Truth Be Told News. We will see you next time, and subscribe to Truth Be Told for more.
Thank you.
Alright, thank you for watching. We hope you enjoyed that video. Subscribe for more, and we are hoping to release a new episode every week. Have a good day.
Lovely.